What's shaking, Divine Pisces? It is Carrie. Welcome and welcome back to my channel, the Shamanistic High Priestess. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support that you show my channel, any which way that you do, energetically, liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, or monetarily by donating to my PayPal or my Cash App, which is located in my bio and all of my description boxes, you guys, for your convenience. It's greatly appreciated, and I send all the love and support right back to you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being you. Thank you so much for being a part of this community. I do hope that everybody's doing as super fly as I am. We're going to jump off into another Divine Pisces Collective Energy read and see what's popping up for somebody out there today. All right. I was not going to do a second reading today. However, in a small fit of rage, I canceled my plans. And so there's that. That could definitely be significant to this reading. Somebody could be canceling their plans due to some sort of rage fit, or I don't know, temper tantrum, or I don't know what the fuck. But anyway, that is significant. Anyway, let's go ahead and dip our toes into this energy. Okay. All my readings are timeless, you guys. That means that you can run across these readings at any time and they could resonate with you. The Divine Creator would like for you to use your intuition and your discernment to figure out whether or not this reading does resonate with your soul or not, as they can resonate for past, present, or future. All right. Only take the bits and pieces that resonate with you, your soul, and your story, and leave the rest for somebody else who needs to pick that up, okay? Tarot does not read for gender, so you can switch the roles, masculine or feminine, to fit your situation. Please keep that in mind, and let's see what's popping off for overall energy. Divine Creator Spirit Team and Divine Pisces Spirit Teams. Please feel free to chime in when necessary, and thank you for being here. What do we need to see? Overall energy. Woo-wee! Hecate, y'all. Damn. Empress energy is definitely significant. Hecate might be specific or significant to one of you guys, or some of you. All right. Okay. Mercury is also significant here. Communication. We've had this once recently. Let's see. Or a woman of importance is significant here, whether they're a good or a bad woman. Okay. All right, this is also talking about patience. Temperance energy could be significant here. It says a guide through the labyrinth, freedom from old emotional ties, attachments, resentments, and habits, preventing personal development. The right time to evaluate your behavior and actions. Crossroads. Dependence on phases of the moon, dreaming, prophetic dreams, accumulation of wealth and status, fruitfulness. Nurturing, synthesis, fertility, willingness to help others, grounding in the life process, the successful results of hard work. Okay. So you guys could be very influential here. Okay, you could have a lot of eyes on you. People could see you as very graceful, strong, confident. People could see you as very strong-willed. It's like you have a lot of willpower here. All right, Chariot could be significant. Somebody's name could be Kate. It doesn't have to be. I'm also seeing hate here. H-A-T-E. That is significant. Okay. What else? I'm seeing greedy and materialistic here. To start this reading out for these cards. So that's very interesting. Let's see what else we have here. Okay. Okay, we have strategy again. I'm getting two sides of the spectrum when we're looking at strategy here. Okay. There's an Empress, or whether you're masculine or feminine in this Empress energy, you're being very strategic. Okay, you're moving very strategically. I also get the energy of, it's a Seven of Swords energy. So the other side of the spectrum of Seven of Swords would be stealing, thievery, trickery, okay, deception, trying to get away with something. Okay. That's significant. Let's see what else. And with greedy, materialistic here, it just feels like somebody's trying to get away with some sort of money. All right, we have commitment here, binding, obstruction, and contract. Okay, so there's a binding contract here that is significant. Okay, let's see what else. Let's get this one first. What else with Hecate and strategy? We have guilty. Damn. There could be a mother figure who is strategizing, trying to make you look guilty in some sort of situation here, Divine Pisces. It says to blame, at fault, ashamed, mortified, embarrassed, corrupt, having committed a crime, criminal, immoral, responsible for a wrongdoing. All right, and I was already getting the energy before I even turned on the camera that this was going to be about a crime. All right, which is why I brought these cards out once again. Okay. All right, let's see. One more with this energy right here for the overall energy. Somebody's to blame for something or at fault for something, or they're trying to get you to look like you are to blame or at fault for some sort of crime here. Let's get one card at a time, Spirit. I see liar. A liar is getting a message of concern. Someone who's out of control is getting a message of concern. I said, what's the message? It says poorhouse here, so take that where it resonates. One more for overall energy. I'm seeing somebody toxic wants redeemed. Okay, somebody toxic wants to be seen as pure. Okay, that's a no-go. If you're toxic, you're going to be seen as toxic, period. High Priestess energy is significant. Tell me more. We have fearless, and it's in reverse. Damn. You may have gone through a spiritual awakening very recently, Divine Pisces. Okay, you're very trustworthy. And somebody's shaking in their fucking boots because they're guilty of something, trying to make you look guilty. Trying to point the finger at you like you did something wrong here. You didn't. Okay? If you're being framed for a crime here, that's not going to work. It's not going to work out in somebody's favor. Okay? That Seven of Swords energy is going to be flipped around into Seven of Swords reverse. Okay? Some sort of traitor or enemy is being exposed here for some sort of deception, trickery, lying, stealing, thieving, whatever. Okay? And I brought these cards out for today as well. I'm going to put them over here face down so I can pull them when they tell me to. Any nasty negative energy that's being sent towards me, my channel, or anybody who is watching me with good intentions and a pure heart, please and thank you, Divine Creator and Spirit teams, for returning that shit to sender with the light to see themselves. Let's get to the nitty gritty, y'all. Rebellion on the bottom of the deck. 33 is significant. Somebody's name could be like Peggy or Peg, or somebody's being pegged for something. Okay, or pegging could be significant. Take it where it resonates. Something about pageant. Okay, pageant queen, or somebody wants to be seen as some sort of pageant queen, right? Like Miss America or something. I guess because I've said Miss America here and pageant queen, this is a feminine energy who is trying to get away with something that they're guilty of. Okay, and they're shaking in their fucking boots here, trying to push the blame off onto somebody else, all right? Most important messages for Divine Pisces. Can we clear the energy? Please and thank you. That Temperance energy showing its face again. Patience. Jeez. Oh my goodness. 56 and 37 could be significant. The first thing I see is fortune and fame. Okay, I'm also seeing the 56 energy giving me justice. Okay, somebody, I don't know, is trying to get clout off of blaming you for something, or blaming, I don't know what the fuck this is, man. Fraud and misrepresentation. Somebody has misrepresented you. Rest in peace is significant. Okay, or something's being ripped from somebody's hands here. Somebody who misrepresented you or did some sort of fraud here. What is this? Okay, universal medicine. This is the opposite of false promises. Something's being fixed when it comes to some sort of fraud, misrepresentation. Somebody was promised something falsely here in order to have something done or to make you look like you did something. Okay, so Okay, planting evidence could be significant. Manufacturing evidence could be significant. Take it where it resonates. Okay. We're making mistakes. There's an ending coming to somebody being able to make these mistakes. All right. Tell me more. Spiritual troubles. Bam. 46 could be a significant number, or 10. It is 10:22 on the clock right now. 10:10 is significant. Somebody's going through some sort of spiritual troubles because they committed some sort of fraud here, or they were fraudulent in some way. Okay, perjury or misrepresenting you in court could be significant. Okay. A dirty attorney could be significant. Or bribery. Yep, I'm getting that energy already. Somebody did something for some sort of fortune or some sort of fame here. Okay, or to raise their status, or yes. And now they're going through some sort of spiritual troubles due to this fortune. Justice. 18 is a significant number. Protection. Show us more. Thank you. Disregarding the rules. 41. That's significant. Somebody disregarded the rules here when it came to some sort of fraud or misrepresentation. Somebody could have acted as you in a court situation or in some sort of communication. Famine and sickness. Somebody's going through it here. Somebody could be sick. Prejudice. So this is somebody who's prejudiced against you. They disregarded some sort of rules here. Okay. They disobeyed some sort of authority or some sort of law. One more. We have making mistakes yet again. Okay, the motive to this crime is significant. We also have motivation here at the bottom of the deck. And then we have the Empress energy, number 3, up here. Creation of all things. Lust and weak wills. Delusions of grandeur are significant. Okay, but motivation's on the bottom of the deck here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. We have the 8 of Swords. Okie dokie. Missing opportunity, 4 of Cups, or rejection of some sort here. Somebody's going to be rejected for something and sent straight to jail or prison for some sort of fraud or misrepresentation of you in some sort of situation here. All right, impersonation or yes, acting as you in some sort of case here is significant. Show us what we need to see about fortune and fame. Whoa, the Devil. Okay, yeah, this is somebody super greedy, super materialistic, super greedy. Okay, maybe they were deceived by the devil here. Maybe the devil presented them with some sort of fortune and fame to be fraudulent against you, or to misrepresent you in some sort of situation to keep you down. Okay? Somebody was deceived by the devil. All right. Yeah, okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be significant here. All right, Queen of Pentacles energy, but they're in reverse. They're a fucking gold digger. I can feel it already. Digging for fucking gold. 5 of Wands. The devil deceived somebody here too. This is somebody competing with you for what's yours. This is somebody trying to get over on you. Okay, I feel like at the request of the devil or energy or something here. Some sort of demons these people are facing. I don't know. They're losing a battle against some sort of demonic energy here. All right, they're being used as pawns in this situation. We have the Chariot in reverse, which tells me that their conflict is being halted. Okay, they can't fuck with you anymore. They got some sort of fame or fortune off of bringing you conflict here or trying to halt you. Okay, a car accident could definitely be significant. Somebody could be having car problems. We have the Page of Cups here. Wow. The Page of Cups is genuine. Somebody committed a crime. Five of Swords against somebody genuine by being fraudulent in their energy, or I just got confirmation over here, or acting as you, okay, in some sort of situation here, impersonating you, all right, perjuring you. Yeah, hidden agendas. Wow, hidden agendas, crimes, and justice. I mean, somebody's also misrepresenting themselves as somebody genuine. They are not. What's universal medicine? Whoa, death in reverse. For some of you, this is that energy of also in the background here, somebody running you off the road, or something to do with a car here, and some sort of forced ending with death in reverse. That's for somebody, but it's not for everybody. For the people who it's not for, there is a forced ending here on somebody very genuine due to some sort of false promise or something here. I don't know what the fuck this is. All right. Nine of Swords. Somebody's very worried here about this forced ending. Because whatever it was, it's being halted. Somebody thought they were going to get away with something here. But they're having some sort of spiritual troubles, or maybe they're experiencing some type of paranormal activity or something here. I don't know, but their skin is crawling. Their skin is crawling, I'm hearing. For this picture, I mean, it just makes me think that somebody wants to rip themselves out of their own skin. Somebody's being chewed up from the inside by some sort of demonic energy. I'm telling you. Nine of Swords, they are having some sort of nightmares, or they're not sleeping at night. We have the Page of Swords. I can see why. They may have tried to knock somebody off here. I'm just saying. And if it wasn't physically, it was definitely spiritually. Somebody could be trying to watch you here, or stalk you, whatever. Alright, what's disregarding of the rules? One card, please. Four of Cups. Disregarding of the rules to make you miss some sort of opportunity, or to get you rejected from something, okay, through some sort of fraud and misrepresentation or impersonation of you, or acting as you, or they paid somebody to act as you, okay. I'm getting heavy identity theft energy here. Tell me about making mistakes. I see the Eight of Swords, and it's in reverse. Somebody's trying to escape some sort of entrapment that they put themselves in here due to some sort of mistake that they made, okay? Somebody's trying to free themselves. Maybe from some sort of shady business deals with the King of Wands reverse here, with a shady group of people here. Let's get something else on the bottom of the deck here. Tell me about motivation. Okay. The motivation, Divine Pisces, is to block you from some sort of steady, stable income or something like that. Why? Yeah. Taking action against this Empress to block them from some sort of income or stability. Let's get something else on the bottom of the deck, Spirit. This one. We have the Hangman. Okay, so somebody's motivation was to hang you up, or to get you stuck, or to make you stagnant, or to sacrifice you. All right. That was their plan. Two of Wands. Maybe they had some sort of plans to distort some sort of information with the Knight of Swords here. Something's not working out for them, though. I don't know where that hair was. Oh, here it is. Okay. Interesting. A lot of conflict here, a lot of chaos. And somebody desperately trying to free themselves or separate themselves from this situation. Trying to, I don't know, something about pulling their skin off or something. Or something is digging at them from underneath their skin, or something's getting under their skin, or something here. I don't know. The energy is disgusting. Show me what we need to see with this. Somebody's trying to waste time here. Somebody's trying to stall. All right, let's cut this on. See you back here for part 2.